Do you really want to stand out from the crowd, grab amazing opportunities, and build meaningful connection to highly successful people without even trying? Imagine two-person applying for the same job. One gets it, another doesn't. Although they have the same skill, same capabilities, and same experiences, then what's the reason behind it? Because when the recruiter researched their online presence, they got the person who got selected organizing sessions at different institutions, delivered lectures, and collaborate with amazing people. And he or she has the proof on their different platforms. And the other person only has the proof on his or her resume. And in today's world, come on, we are in 21st century, guys, and we are evolving and advancing fast. So in today's world, no one can hire you only based on your resume. They would love to hear your voice, feel your presence, feel your vibe. That is called personal branding, and it is so essential to groom and excel in your professional life in today's world. So in this video, I'll break down all the things we want to know. What is personal branding? Why it is important? How we can develop that? How we can become the brand? And I will also share my personal story to all of you in order to get some inspiration. So let's deep dive into the topic. Let's think about some brands like Apple, Chanel, Versace, Valentino. Whenever you heard their names, what thing comes into your mind? Simple. It's exclusivity, it's uniqueness, it's style, their trust, right? That's why we always wanted to buy the brand, because it makes us different from the other. Although that's the psychology of the brands, right? They want to be exclusive, and exclusivity is desirable. You also want to be exclusive. Although in today's world, stakes are very high. Everyone is competing to become the best. So what makes you better than other? What makes you different than other? We can say not better than. Different is an appropriate term, because that's why you have to know how to become yourself a brand, how to make yourself exclusive. Then the other person, the other company desires you. They want you to be in their company. So you have to be different and unique from other who are applying for the same position you are willing to. This is called personal branding. Personal branding explains you without meeting with you. Personal branding explains your skills. It emphasizes on your expertise. It emphasizes on your skills and capabilities you can present, and what you can bring onto the table. And let me tell you one most important thing. Personal branding isn't just about your aesthetics, your Instagram aesthetics, your Pinterest aesthetics. No, it's not about your outfit. It's not about how you make your hair and how you are looking in the different outfits you are wearing the brand or not. It's not about that. It's more about your skills. It's more about your capabilities. It's more about your hobbies. It's about your expertise, what you can bring onto the table. In what are you presentable? In which things you are at good. You will just show these things to the other person in order to become a personal brand. Like, for example, you organized event at some institute, you organized event and you deliver session on some topic. You delivered that, okay. You got the certificate, and you add it into your resume. That's it? No. Personal branding is not like that. You delivered the session, you took some photos, you explain the experience you got from that session and explain it into your different social media profiles. Like LinkedIn is a more professional one. You can also use the Facebook like I do. And it's become it will help other to understand what sort of person you are, what sort of interests you have, and what you can do, what your capabilities, in which things you are interested, and in which things you can help other, in which niche you can work in different companies. You can work in which niche you can work with different people. Companies and the people who really want to hire enthusiastic and passionate people, and when they saw your profile, this will instantly click into their mind that this is the one. Yeah, we are finding exactly this person. This person is good at this thing. I really want him or her in my company, in my team, in order to grow, in order to grow professionally. That's why I really want that person. In this way, you will not run behind the opportunities. Instead, these opportunities fell into your lap easily. Persons who really want the passionate team, they will find you if you show yourself publicly. That's how they will find you. For example, you love to talk about technology and you love to attend the different sessions on it. You know a lot of things about it and you deliver sessions at different organizations. You got a certificate, it's added into your resume. Then it's in time to show your experience on your different platforms in order to deliver your knowledge, in order to share your knowledge with others. And it will help others to know you better, others to know what sort of person you are, and yes, you are good at this. So the relatable person and the company will contact you if you are very good at your things, right? If you will post about mental health, if you will post about the emotional well-being and the tips related to it, other person will know you as a mental health advocate. If you post about some self-improvement stuff like I do, and Inspires in community, which really helps and build the best version of ourselves. So don't forget to subscribe. Okay. If you are into your self-improvement journey and you post about this, then the person will recognize you like you are more into the growth, you are more into. And if you post about the science and STEM education, women empowerment, and then the person will recognize you as this. So in what way you want persons will remember you, in what way you want the other person recognize you, what your expertise, what you are passionate about. So you have to start posting about it. You have to start building your profile that will the other person will easily understand what sort of person you are, what sort of interest you have, what you are passionate about, and what's your niche, what's your relevant topic. It will easy for others to understand you better. Personal branding really helps others to understand what sort of person you are and what kind of energy you put into the room, what things you are interested, and how they will know. You can't send your resume to, you don't know, you are thinking about, you are planning about one thing, and which opportunity will fell into your lap, and you will be amazed that I didn't expect this, but this is much way better than I expected for myself. I will explain my story to you. It will be inspiring for you guys as well, because I am so much into the personal branding, and I can't even tell you how important it is to become yourself a personal brand, because the opportunities, not just opportunities, really amazing opportunities, the eye-opening opportunities will come to you without running behind them. Don't forget to post about your achievements. Don't forget to post about your certifications. You are added all these things into your resume, but you have to add all these things into your LinkedIn profile, into your Facebook. You can also add it on your Instagram. Use your social media to benefit you in for your favor. You can also build the YouTube channel like I do. That was my mission, to improve. That was my mission, to grow, to excel, to be exclusive. Not just wasting my 4 years of my university friends and gossiping about all the things, what's going on in their life, what's going on in his life, what's going on in her life. I don't care. That is not me. That was not me. At the start, I have the vision of improving. I had the vision that I will not waste my time. I will not waste that precious years of my university just doing nothing. I will grab that opportunity into my favor. Although I was not satisfied at first where I came, I know, but instead of just crying over the situation which I cannot control, I focused on those things which I can control. What it is? These are my self-improvement journey. These are my choices which I made for myself. I decided not to cry on those things which I cannot change. I cannot change my environment. I cannot change my university. I cannot change my fellows. I cannot change the people's opinion about me. I cannot change my roommates, their mindset, the people around me. No. And I don't have to. Why I invest my precious energy, my precious vibe, my precious heart to someone who don't deserve it? Time is precious, my energy is precious, my mind peace is precious. So why wasting on those useless people who don't know what they are doing in their life, who don't have any aims, who have really different approach than me? Then why crying over them will not give me anything instead of just depression, just giving self-doubt and not doing anything and just stuck in one place. Come on, come on. In the Inspire community, we are not those sort of person who will stuck at one point and not achieving anything in their life. We are not like that. That's why I created that Inspire community, where I can trap those high-minded, high-value, growth-minded people who are so committed in their self-improving journey. And just because of some people, just because of some, I don't want to say that word, but you understand it. Yeah, those people, we will not let our energy down. And that's not possible. That's not easy, I know. When you are in such sort of environment which is completely different, which is completely horrifying, which was not your dream at first. You thought something entirely different about yourself and you got entirely different thing. That's so difficult. This is not, no one can relate more than me. No one can relate more than me. What I expected for myself and what I got. But at first, someone told me when I decided to be in this university and move in this city, someone very close to my family said that you will not find the high value friends like you thought you are in this environment you are going. In that environment you are going, you will not find the meaningful connection. You will not able to connect with the people who are high value people, and you are just destroying yourself. You will not able to achieve anything. There is no time. And when I started reading books, it was in my university journey, and where again people who is very close to my family said that this is not, now you are reading your books, it's in this old age, it's too late to start that hobby. You are 21 or you are more, you are in your 20s and you started to develop that habit of reading book. When I was in my 15 or 16, I started reading book. That's why I am best. And now you are reading this, you will not able to develop that habit, and this is all go in vain. Like seriously? Oh my god. You all guys think that I will fail and I will not be able to develop that community that will help me to grow? Look at you guys now and look at me guys now. This is called karma. This is called commitment to myself. This is called commitment. This is called improving. Instead of just crying over their mean comments, instead of just crying over why they told me these mean things, am I not capable of doing this? Oh my god. Instead of just self-doubting yourself, get your ass up and do your shitty work. Come on. Come on. Only you can decide what you can do. The other person will not put their opinion on you. If they said you are not capable of doing this, show them who you are capable of. This is the only way. This is the only way. When I came here, I promised myself not to fall in a trap of average. I want to be exclusive. I want to grow, evolve, groom. And I did that. I am in that process and I am doing that. I will continue to do that. That's why I created this channel, to push my comfort zone, to start speaking all these things. That is not the instant thought of me creating that channel. I was working on it for 3-4 years. I built myself first. I pushed my comfort zone first. All that nights I cried a lot, not for the people, not for all these things. Just there was a hunger in me of improving things. There was hunger in me of improving myself as a person, professionally as well as personally. They thought I will not able to create those sort of environment that will help me to grow, that sort of friends that help me to grow. And I proved them wrong. I built that community. I pushed my comfort zone. I was in so much beautiful places just because of my commitment of doing, just because of my commitment of working. I joined different institutes, I joined different organizations, I joined different societies, and I built meaningful connection with such amazing people who are really doing in there, who are really doing good, perfectly good in their life. And I got most of the amazing high value person just because of personal branding. I started to post each and every detail what I am doing. I started posting each and every detail of what I am doing, what session I am attending, what session I am delivering, what event I am organizing on my social media accounts. I use Facebook and LinkedIn of my work related stuff. And it worked so well. Because of that, many people know me. Many people start recognizing me about what I can do. I grabbed most of amazing opportunities because of the personal branding. I got selected in Leadership Summit at Islamabad by the US Embassy just because of that personal branding, because they saw my work, because they saw my commitment, because they saw how I worked. I was so committed of improving that I worked purely from my heart at Lincoln Corner. I started to spread awareness through reels. I started to create creative reels. I started to record creative reels to make it more engaging, to make it more creative. I am so much in love with podcasting. There was no podcast studio at our corner. Then I decided to initiate the Lincoln Corner Faisalabad Informative Series, which along with my FOC, I hosted it, and it went very well. Because of that, I got an opportunity to become a host of the Curiosity Hour. You can see how amazing things happen to me just because of the personal branding. So why you are not doing that? Maybe you are more talented than me. Maybe you have more hunger of improvement than me. Maybe you have more passion than me. But you are not visible enough. You are not putting yourself first, maybe you are not pushing your comfort zone. Maybe you are in the self-doubt. Maybe you are in a fear of judgment. That's why you are not showing yourself in the other platforms. But I hope you get some idea how personal branding shaped me, changed me, and evolved me. Help you to achieve all your amazing things and to grab world amazing opportunities just by personal branding. So be a brand. Start posting yourself, start posting your events, start posting your accomplishments, your work that will help others to recognize you more accurately. So there are some tips I really want to mention: how to become a brand, how to start building your personal profile, personal branding. First step is knowing yourself, knowing your niche. Start asking some important questions to you. What are your strengths? In which thing you are good at? What you can do? What you appreciate to do? What things make you feel fulfilling and accomplish? Start knowing your niche. Start knowing yourself. Start working on your strengths. Start working on the things that you are really interested. Step number 2, start posting those things immediately. Not now you don't have time to waste. Now you don't have even 1 second to waste more. Come on. World is advancing so fast than we imagine. There lot of people doing so many amazing shit. There are lot of amazing things. They are so genius of doing that. And we are not here, or we are not here of comparing ourselves with other. We are here to build our journey, to, you know, develop the habit of helping one another, of improving one another, and consuming knowledgeable stuff in order to become the best. In order to become the best from where we were yesterday, from where we were month ago, years ago, no matter what. You should improve yourself instead of looking to others, instead of comparing to others. Start comparing yourself to the person you were yesterday, to the person you were 1 month ago, 1 year ago. It will really help you to reflect all the things you are working on, all the gaps you have to focus on into your personality. And when you start self-reflecting, it will be easy for you to grow much faster. So in the personal branding, you have to recognize what's your strength and immediately start working on it and start posting it. Sharing your knowledge with other will help you to grow more faster than only, than only putting the stuff to yourself. Other person will share their opinions, other person will share their suggestions, other person will share their experiences with you when you talk about certain things, and it will help you to broaden your perspective, to broaden your horizon of knowledge. So it's so important that if you know something, if you have certain knowledge, if you have knowledge about certain things, you start sharing with others, because other person will add something really amazing into your knowledge horizon that you will be amazed that, oh my god, wow, that's very great opinion of you, that's very great idea of you. We can work together, we can build this strong, fulfilling, growth minding network together that will help both of us to accomplish amazing thing in our life. So share values, share your knowledge, and build meaningful connections by sharing, and build meaningful connections that will last longer than you thought. And very last amazing thing and very important things I want to mention here is consistency and authenticity. Be genuine. Be genuine. Because when you start talking about those stuff and then you start posting about your real self, your niches you are interested to, your niches of work you are really willing to work on, it will become exclusive. It will become more you. Instead of just copying other person, instead of just other person, what other person are doing is not make you exclusive. It just make you the clone of other person, the copy of other person. It will not add any value, and you will not create your own individuality by doing these sort of stuff. So be genuine, be authentic. It will add value to your personality, right? For the motivation, for the inspiration, for the learning, you can watch other, you can learn from them, you can listen their perspective. But then when it's a time to present these things, make your own style, present in your own way. And consistency, be consistent in your growth journey, be consistent in whatever you are doing. Ultimately, you will achieve the results. By the way, there's a complete video on consistency and many more detailed topic about it on my YouTube channel. You can also watch that in order to get more insight on this crucial topic. I think it brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I do. I am in love with this topic of personal branding, and I really wish that I knew this earlier. I knew this when I started my university, when I started my college even. It will be much more helpful if I knew this earlier. So that's why I'm sharing all this to all of you and encourage you to start your personal branding journey ASAP. Thank you so much guys for watching. I really appreciate you if you are here right now. I really love you and I really appreciate you. I would love that if you share your opinions and suggestions in my comment box, and don't forget to take care of yourself. For now, I have to say all of you a very goodbye. See you in the next one. Bye bye.